This video is all about how to turn your Model 3 long range into a Performance Plus, as I like to call it. Let's get into it.
So here she is. She's a beaut, isn't she? That is amazing.
As you can see, this Tesla Model 3 long range is mildly modified already. I've got a unplugged front splitter from Unplugged Performance. I've got some error caps from EV Equip and an eye-back springs which lower the car. It's about 25mm, and we've got some Mountain Pass Performance spherical bearings which help the handling. Now, as you can see here, we've got multiple parts. Now, anyone that watches the channel will know that I've been looking out for some used parts, because what I try to do with Rusty, the Tesla, which is the car in front of us, is try and fit used parts where possible. Not only to save money, but also from a, carbon footprint and all the rest of it. Now, I've managed to have an absolute windfall in terms of some amazing parts for a great price. And as you can see, they're right in front. So let me show you what I've managed to get. First of all, we've got some coilovers. Now, those of you that know Unplugged Performance, it's an American brand. It's kind of the main kind of Tesla brand, if you like, a bit like TRD for Toyota or GR Gazzo Racing. And this guy was selling these coilovers. I actually thought that they were used, but it actually transpires that I've managed to get brand new coilovers for an absolute snip. And these are the race coilovers, and according to the chap that sold them to me, they're the unplugged coilovers, race ones, with the softer springs. Those unplugged coilovers had some strange springs on them, and I still can't work out what the spec is. So I'm going to do some research in the meantime, see what I can find. But it's going to be, I hope, fun finding out. But if it's, compliant and nice and comfortable on the crap roads in the UK, and still all the benefits of having, lowered and a decent sporty suspension, then happy days. But I guess we'll find out. So I'm really interested to find out what these coilovers are like. I was actually planning to go for the Mountain Pass Performance comfort coilovers, because I do a hell of a lot of miles in Rusty. In fact, I found out the other day I've done 30,000 miles in the last year, which is unbelievable. And again, trouble-free motoring, it's been great. And Rusty's actually done 102,500 miles now, so really pushing up the miles. So those are the coilovers that we've got to fit. As I mentioned, I've already got eye-back springs on standard shocks, so they'll be coming out. I'm probably going to keep them just in case. Now, when I bought these coilovers, the guy that sold them to me actually gave me a load of other bits. What actually was happening is he was getting rid of a load of stuff that he was going to fit to his Tesla Model 3 Performance, because he's just bought the brand new Tesla Model 3 Performance, so he's just ordered it. So yeah, so I've lucked out, basically. Now, what he's actually given me as well, unfortunately, they're not AP Racing brakes. However, we have got some performance calipers. Those that know the long range, they actually have the standard non-performance calipers, which aren't as big, aren't as good, and the discs aren't as well, they're not as performance focused. So to have these calipers is fantastic. And with these calipers, yes, we've got a pair, which is great. We've got the discs as well. Didn't get the pads, which I'll come on to in a second, but it does come with the discs. Now the discs, they don't seem to be that pitted, so they don't seem to be in that bad a condition. So I'm probably going to reuse these again, because as we all know, anyone that's got a Tesla or an electric car, the brakes don't really get used that much because of the regenerative braking. I mean, the pads on mine, they look like brand new, and they've done like 100,000 miles. But what I'm planning to do, with advice from Clive, who's been in a few episodes before, is get some upgraded pads, because as a lot of people will know, the Tesla Model 3 Performance pads are pretty much made of cheese.
Jeez.
Now, it didn't just stop there, so he actually threw in some anti-roll bars. Now, apparently, the anti-roll bars on the Performance have got a different part number to the long range. So I'm going to do a bit more research to find out if these are an upgrade, because I wasn't really planning to upgrade the anti-roll bars, because it's not like I'm going on track. It's not going to be a hardcore car. It's going to be fast road spec, if you like. So I'm going to look into a bit of about the anti-roll bars a bit more and see if that is a potential upgrade. Right, now we've got two more boxes, one of which I think the viewers, especially people with a Tesla Model 3, will be very interested in. So look at this, talk about suspension porn. Here are the camber arms, brand new camber arms. I mean, I don't even know how much these are, but yeah, if I think that this is going to improve the vehicle, then I'll certainly add them. If not, I'll probably either sell them or I might have them up for grabs as a free promotion. And talking of free promotions, I got another box. This guy, you know, what an absolute legend. And because he's been an absolute legend, I thought, well, it'd be rude not to give these Tesla eye-back springs away to followers. So these eye-back springs, and they look like they're in good condition. They're a bit dirty. I'll clean them up, make them look a bit cleaner. I don't know what spec they are. I'm going to find out what spec they are before literally you know, promoting it fully. But essentially, if you've got a Tesla Model 3 and you want to lower it, and you want to lower it with free springs, well, keep an eye on the channel, keep an eye on the socials, because I'm going to be doing a giveaway of these springs, because I don't need them, and because this chap did me such an amazing deal on all these parts, I thought, like I said, it'd be rude not to be able to let someone else modify their car, make it easier for them. So watch this space. Now, those of you that have been watching the channel might know that I did a video about the Ingenext Ghost mode, which gives you performance of a Tesla Model 3 performance from your long range if you have a specific motor. Now, if you watch that video, and it's up there somewhere, then you'll know that I didn't have the specific motor, so I've got another option. And again, those who've been watching the socials will realise that I have got the Ingenext Boost 50, which gives you the performance boost, which you get with Tesla at a snip of the price, about half price, and you also get drift mode and a couple of other features, and I'm planning to fit that as well. So over the coming weeks, I'm going to be fitting the coilovers, the upgraded calipers, discs, and some performance pads, the Ingenext Boost, and potentially a couple of other bits. So keep tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like and subscribe, of course, and comment. If you're thinking about fitting some parts to your Tesla Model 3 or any EV, please put it in the comments. Be really interested to see what you're doing. And we're going to get some EV meets going on as well, so we can all show off our modified EVs. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.